What's up, guys? So last night, The Mandalorian Season 3 finally ended, and I think it was good. I thought it was okay. Not as good as last season, but it's still a good season. More on the weaker side, but I still had a lot of fun with it. But alas, when this season started for me, I thought it was just going to be Din Djarin reclaiming himself as a Mandalorian once again after exposing his face to people last season. I thought that was going to be in the whole season, but no. After the second episode, that problem finally is resolved, and then I was like, what the hell else is going to happen this season? But there is a lot. There's so much shit happening this season, you barely have time to breathe. First, you got Din on his quest and trying to find Bo-Katan and trying to take him to the Mandalore and reclaim himself as a Mandalorian. Then you have, the Navarro crisis with the pirates trying to take over Navarro. And then you have them trying to reclaim Mandalore. And then you have them trying to get their people together. But this season is fucking bananas. Not all of it's good though, but most of it is, but not all of it. Especially in the third episode with them following that scientist all around Coruscant and that Republic employee killing him in the end. I didn't give that much of a fuck about that. I did like seeing Coruscant get some more world building. It looks like a nice civilization before it all goes to shit. And I did like seeing a new young Mandalorian get recruited into his creed. That was very nice to see, and it really adds more to the world. I just didn't like how it was kind of unfocused, very little bit. I didn't like that. At first it was Din going to Mandalore, and then they want to reclaim Mandalore, and then it's about the pirates, and then they showed the scientist dude on Coruscant, and then Moff Gideon returns from the dead and sets up an Imperial base on Mandalore. It was just all over the place. But there is good stuff here, that's for sure. There was a lot of good stuff here. They finally answered the questions that I've been asking since season 1, who saved Grogu, and how did he survive, and also how does the Mandalorian culture work when you're reinstated as a Mandalorian. When they showed who finally saved Grogu from the Jedi Temple during Order 66, I loved that theory and rumor that it could have been Mace Windu. But it wasn't him, and I was surprised, but also I think what we got instead was actually better and way better for the actor in real life. Because that actor got a really bad rep for playing a weird character back during the Star Wars prequels, and fans, after saying a bunch of dumb shit, tore him to shreds, and I felt so bad for him because it wasn't his fault. It was the writer's fault, and it was also not him. It was just him playing a part, and yet people would still attack him, which is insane. And now look at him. He got to play a badass Jedi role and to save a nice character for us, and I thought that was really cool. And now fans can chill the fuck out about the actor. It was cool to see Moff Gideon back, but also he pulls the most biggest asshole moves in all of Star Wars, and Bo-Katan cannot get a fucking break. I swear. Look, why they do us like that? He destroys the fucking Darksaber. Are you serious right now? Especially since she just got it back. After all the shit, she just barely got it back, and now it's broken. Guess if he couldn't have it, no one can. Bitch boy. Then Gideon starts talking massive shit right to Bo-Katan's face. Oh my god.
The Darksaber is gone. You've lost everything. Mandalorians are weak once they lose their trinkets.
Pow!
People, including myself, thought Boba Fett will come back and help Din Djarin and Bo-Katan with their war, but it didn't happen that way, and I actually think it's better for that. Because not every season needs a cameo, even though he would make sense, but it's also better to have a very self-contained story and have it do its own thing, its own stride. But I know for a fact Boba will be ripping those new stormtroopers to shreds. After everything, this still has to be one of the most happiest endings in all of Star Wars.
Mandalorians are stronger together.
Yeah, you said it, sister. This season is still good shit.